your hands, everybody, and everybody clap your hands. We lambda, 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 and omega mu. And we've come here on stage tonight to do a show for you. We got a rockin' rhythm and a high-tech sound that'll make you move your body down to the ground. We got Poindexter on the violin, and Lewis and Gilbert will be joining in. We got Booger Presley on the mean guitar, and a rap by little old me, Lamar. We got Tekashi beating on his gong. The boys and the moves are clapping along. And just when you thought you seen it all, along comes a lambda 4-foot tall. So worms will come on out here on the floor, so we can work our bodies like never before. Break.
Okay, the boys and the moves are back.
Yes.
Greetings, everybody, if you're here, if we're actually functioning right now.
Yeah. Slowly people are coming in. Hey,
Today.
Cleveland, how you doing?
Happy Tuesday, I believe today is, right?
Yes, it is. Tuesday. Hello, Andy G. How are you? So, anything exciting been happening of late?
Exciting? I got to think about that. Anything?
Hello, John. How you doing?
Hey, Mark. Hey, Patrick.
Hey,
Just
nothing
check my volume.
I would consider to be uber. I did get a big box of records from RPMs, revs per minute. So that was exciting
nice.
for me.
Very, very nice. Anything of worth noting, or?
For this stream, probably not. But
is it like what, like odd records, like?
Yeah, I mean, John probably digs some of it, but I mean, I would say this is more of Friday materials than Tuesday materials.
Gotcha.
Just at first glance, cool stuff. But Rev's
Cool.
always, but a little bit more on the alternative indie side, so to speak. I would say.
Gotcha. Hello, panel guy, Mark. That is.
Hey, panel
Easy
guy.
Nick.
Is that Frank, panel guy?
No, I think his name is Mark, I think.
Oh, I always call him Frank then. I'm sorry. It's Mark.
Yeah,
All right. I think I've called him Frank many a time. Sorry, panel guy.
But yeah,
Andy.
he's Mark.
Okay.
His wife.
Well, I'm Mark.
His wife is Deanna, and she comes here as well.
All right. I know I've said Frank many times. Sorry about that. Stickomania is Frank. I know that. Welcome, Frank.
Yeah.
It's hard to remember like avatar names, and then the StreamYard's different than the avatar, and then real names, and then the people I know in real life, and it's just too much. The brain is full.
It was difficult when they switched all the YouTube names. That really screwed things up.
You know, it's very ironic, Patrick. All right, go on.
I was gonna say, the people in real life, and then you got to know like the members of bands on the records you own. Like, it's like there must be like 500,000 people, like names I know. You know.
And heaven forbid you get one of those wrong.
Yeah,
like,
I get them wrong all the time.
What the hell? You don't know what that is? That's wrong, dude. It's like, hey, people get mad about that shit. So it's like, hey, made a mistake.
Well, it's ironic you're playing this because I just found a very cool site where they had the track sheets for all of the making of Hold Your Fire, and it was done on 32-track digital tape, Hold Your Fire. Okay, and it has all the things, like, you know, kick drum on channel 2, snare on channel 3, has the whole breakdown of every single song of Hold Your Fire on these track sheets, and that to me is like gold. I totally geek out on that stuff. Like, yeah, and I'm surprised, shocked to see that they just did a stereo pair of tracks for Neil Pearce toms. The guy has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and they just stereo paired it. Like, unbelievable.
Dutch and Japanese of what? Sorry, I'm missing. What am I missing, Dorky?
He's sending you a small package. You want to shoot over Dutch and Japanese press of moving
of what?
pictures.
Oh, moving pictures. Oh, definitely the Dutch. I don't know. Well, just do the Japanese so I can let people that think the Japanese is better figure it out on their own. Got it. I remember now. See, that's another thing. I have to remember what records people said they were going to send me.
His holiness.
Yeah, be on your best behavior, people.
Wow. It's like, what?
I know.
It's good to see you, man.
Hey, is the stream not running? The bottom thing, Patrick?
Oh, so it's not. But hang on.
Okay.
Is it? Hold on.
It says not running on mine, but it, you know, it might be working on YouTube.
I've been enjoying your
turned it on.
videos there, man. Very, very
What's
nice.
that?
I've been enjoying your videos. I gotta watch the blue one, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm way behind. I screwed up on my
The next song it should be working.
Like, I totally... Usually, since they're going to be like 40 years old this year, because I'm in 1986, I totally screwed up. I got behind and, I was gone for a week.
Yeah.
So, all the ones that were in February I'm doing now, or going to do now. So, we're like a month late.
Patrick, the music may be a hair loud. I'm struggling with
really
that.
loud. That's even.
That could be me too, but I'm talking to the mic.
No, I think it's just.
No, the
So
music
what I missed the whole thing you were talking about, Vance.
Oh, Mark was asking about, or talking about my videos. I do that album and concert thing where I talk about the record.
Oh, first
show I went
for
to.
the first time. Well, what's
No,
it
no,
called?
it was a different one. Yeah, the first one, but it was a different one. I usually want to do those, since I'm doing 1986. I was like, well, these are all like 40 years, so I was going to try to put them out on the date that it happened, and that
Nice.
they're all in February.
Hey, Bobby, some prayer.
I got behind, no big deal, but
That's all right.
Notices that stuff. It's
Still
just
the same
fun.
year. It's still 40 years.
Oh yeah. It's
Hey,
just,
Swift-O-Matic. Greetings, everybody who might be here.
Yeah, greetings.
Said hi to.
Hey, Bill, Bobby,
I'm still doing like
Dorothy.
50 years.
I saw
but
Red.
this day, over here, 40
Yeah,
years ago,
Metallica. That's 40 years.
that came out,
Yep.
and I'll be talking about that soon with the
That'll be
Ozzy
a
show
good
I
one.
went to. Yeah.
Maybe April is that? I'm trying to think when I saw it.
I think they came here in May.
Yeah, it might have been April for me. For some reason, that's in my head. The ticket stub, I could picture April, but
Yeah.
maybe not.
Yeah, I got the stub on the back of the Ozzy album.
Yeah, I got them somewhere packed away.
But so I was listening to that earlier.
Really cool name.
And then I remember Ozzy came back around with I don't know who opened. Someone else opened.
He came back around here too, and with Metallica though. I mean, literally, like I think it was May, and then he came back, and I can swear it's like either July or August. He came at the Outdoor Theater, and I went to that as well.
Yeah, he definitely did two rounds on that Ultimate Sin, at least 2 rounds.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh yeah, I don't.
like within the year, within like 6 months, he was back. Like
it's like
but
run,
it was. I felt like it was like
one.
Dokken or Queensryche or one of the usual openers.
Yeah,
But I don't remember. It definitely wasn't Metallica the second time.
No, we got
Amazing.
Metallica twice, and that was really the main reason we were going. I mean, yeah, of course to see Ozzy's great, but it was Metallica, And I never got to. That was the first time seeing them. So, the other thing was Van Halen too. They come around in March, and then I think they come back in April within like a month and a half or so. So they played here. Yeah, they played here in Chicago, and then I came back. Well, they did come to Chicago. They technically went to Alpine Valley, but I went up there to see them.
What was that,
on the second
5150?
show. Yeah.
Well, that I'm not surprised. I mean, that record like went off the charts. That was like #1. It sold like 6 million copies, like in the U.S. But like that, they're gonna do like 2-3 tours of the U.S. for that one,
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't started that one yet, but
What year was OU812? I might have saw that.
That was
tour. I can't
88.
remember. 88. I think I saw that tour, but not.
yeah, the Monsters of Rock and the.
Yeah, that was the Monsters of Rock. That would have been a good show to go see,
Yeah, I went to that here. I went to opening day, the first show at Alpine,
Yeah.
and yeah, it was. And Kingdom Come came out. I liked them. I was into them, obviously.
Yeah.
People said, "Oh, they sound like Zeppelin." What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We could use more of that.
Yeah, I had no problem. I like the songs. And then who else? It was Kingdom Come. The Metallica.
Dokken, I think, was on one of the runs.
Yeah,
with
but
them.
Metallica was second band on, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
then
mistaken.
then Dokken said, "Hey, we'll open."
Yeah. And then, so, yeah, 𝐚𝐫𝐫𝐲'𝐬, Metallica, Scorpions, and Van Halen, right?
We make you feel good tonight.
I found a replica T-shirt.
Hello. Hello, Monsters of Rock crowd. We are here to make you have a good feeling tonight.
Hello.
Oh man.
Yeah, I never did a Lollapalooza. My wife went to, I think it was the one with the Butthole Surfers on. I don't know what year that was. The second one, first one.
I went to the second one in '92. That was the Chili Peppers, Ministry, Ice Cube, Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, Lush, Jesus Mary Chain. That was great. I was getting paid.
Oh, the first one. All right, my wife went to the first one. We were way out of that.
You were getting paid to go see it?
90s.
Yeah, I was working at the radio station.
It was that bad? You're okay. You work at the station.
I was working at a radio station. We were doing call-ins and giving shit out at this show and stuff.
That's cool.
So I would walk around with a DJ and a phone. We'd call in from the crowd somewhere, and then I had a bag full of shirts and throwing them out in the crowd.
Hi, this is the Pope, and we're out here at the Lollapalooza.
We're out there blessing people.
Frank, I bet you they know the Beatles songs. If they heard them, they'd recognize them.
Take you to the very, very special confessional, right, Mark?
Yes, exactly. Very, very much so.
Frank, sorry.
But I mean,
Frank, Frank. Okay, I'm losing my mind. Yes, Frank. Go ahead, guys. I'm interrupting.
I was going to
say Frank's kids are doing a good parenting job there.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I think the Zeppelin is probably more hipper now anyways than probably the Beatles. Like,
the Zeppelin songs have played over and over on FM radio and all around.
Yeah.
Beatles, you've heard the songs though. Like if you heard Michelle or Norway, like they heard them in movies, they couldn't name it.
And that's the thing. Here on radio, they play Zeppelin here all the time. I'm hard pressed to hear maybe one Beatles song a day, if that. Every other day here, but they're playing Zeppelin all the time. But that stuff is more popular here, at least in my neck of the woods, than Beatles are on radio, at least.
100%, though. I agree. Yeah, Zeppelin. Even I'd say Black Sabbath are almost.
Oh yeah,
everyone knows Black Sabbath. Everyone can name 3 Black Sabbath songs at this point.
Oh yeah.
Here's some Canadians right here.
Yes, good old Loverboy. So if you're enjoying those Zebra records, you'll be pleased to know, Patrick, that I'm receiving the 3rd Zebra record from Mr. Martin Popoff. He's sending me his copy.
Oh, wow. Martin Popoff.
You mean Martin Popoff is sending you his copy?
Well, yeah. I mean, I've been talking to him of late, just, I saw
tell him he's like one of the hero to me, like seriously.
Oh yeah, he's
big fan. Big fan.
I mean, he was reviewing.
Get him
my
on
stuff.
the show.
He's been reviewing my stuff since like a long time back, like 1999, 98.
Well, let's get him on a live stream, man. Jesus, come on.
Yeah, I got a Led Zeppelin book by him.
He does a lot of live. He just did one now for the Kiss FAQ podcast because he just released that.
I'd like to do a whole couple of things with him and like with the new wave of British heavy metal. His
I'll talk to him.
Wab and stuff. Tell him.
I'll talk to him. See if he'll come on.
I don't know what year this book was, but this changed my life. This was the original collector's guide to heavy metal. It's so yellowed, and I wrote all in it. But this thing was there's revised versions. I was all by myself, Mark, in the 90s, like buying these cheap heavy metal records, and there was only like 2 people on the whole scene I could talk to because everyone's into different types of music, and nobody cared about metal. I mean, obviously you were into it if you're in the scene, but
yeah,
as far as like the general like local rock scene and bar scene, metal was laughed at, and it was only 2 guys. One passed away. One I don't see him very much anymore, but without Martin Popoff and something to reference, to look for these records, or if I found a record, I could go look it up, like things I didn't remember or never heard of.
that's one thing he'll tell you. If I get him on here, he'll be the first to tell you that here in Toronto area, metal was not laughed at all. It was a pretty popular scene here, and there was, in fact, we had like this huge thing that we used to send amongst each other, the Toronto metal scene. There were all the logos of all the local Toronto metal bands that were playing around here. It was a pretty well-known scene here in Toronto, right?
No, I know. If you were in the metal scene in Massachusetts too, but the general scene now, this is like grunge alternative, and we went to rockabilly, and there's a lot of punk rock guys, and all people that were my age, a little older, a little younger, but we all had, even if you weren't into metal, you still had Rat records or Judas Priest, but it was so like scoffed at, like, or they pretended they didn't like Van Halen anymore because it just there was a point where it was very uncool. There was always metal going on, but it was.
Well, what happened was I reconnected with him because I was going through Discogs and I found a copy of the Ron Wood album. I'm making my first solo record of that album that he did this.
Got my own album to do.
Yeah. And he had it on, and it just said new seller Martin Popoff. So I contacted him, going, "Are you the Martin Popoff that used to write for Brave Words, Bloody Knuckles, and all that magazine?" He goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "It's me, Mark from Project Gemini." And he's like, "Oh, hey, what's going on?" So we started talking, and I bought that record off of him, and I also got the Zebra record off of him too. And we started yapping about stuff, and then he was the one who told me that Terry Watkinson died, the keyboard player from Max Webster, just the other day. He passed away at 86 or whatever it was.
Wow, 86! Holy cow!
Yeah, and he was. I didn't realize he was a big painter, and he was a really big, like, well-known artist in that sense. I didn't even know he painted and did all that stuff, right? But yeah, he's really well connected. I'll try to get him on. Like, I will seriously talk to him and see if he'll come on one time.
Yeah, Zolak, that book I showed, did have that CD sampler of Munster Records. I can't remember if it was 70s or if it was like, it might have been a Metal Blade sampler.
I've had some
Munster sampler might have been an different one. I felt like this was a Metal Blade sampler, but I could be wrong.
No, I think it was the
first time I heard that song that we play. It sounds like, I sent it to you, that EP, Patrick. It sounds like Rainbow, produced by Yngwie Malmsteen.
What was the band?
I can't think of the band. It's an EP, 12-inch. It sounds like Rainbow, and it's produced by Yngwie Malmsteen. Superstar.
It's Street Fighters. Is that the Street Fighters?
No, not Street Fighter.
Starfighters.
Yeah, it's not Starfighter.
Which album was it?
But anyway, I think that was the sampler in that book, if I remember. It might have had like Nasty Savage and stuff.
Third Stage Alert. Third Stage Alert.
Thank you. That was the first time I heard that was from a pop-off sampler.
Nice. Well, Brave Words used to, when you bought that magazine, they used to come with a CD sampler of all the latest like metal releases that were coming out, like months before it came out sometimes, right? I had a whole like wad of them, like this much.
Oh, nice.
And it was interesting because sometimes you would get stuff that was like a week before it came out, sometimes like a month before. It was really cool that they did that. But, just like everything, they stopped doing it after a while, and,
Yeah,
but that was a cool kind of thing to do.
I used to like those Mojo magazines that had samplers. There was like, not everyone was good, but like they'd get a good theme, and there was some good samplers in those Mojo, the early ones.
Yeah. Hey,
when they're actually turning you on to good bands.
Yeah. Panel guy, let me know which album you were looking for, because most of my stuff is sold out on vinyl, and I still have CDs and stuff. But if you're looking for vinyl, most of that's sold out. Let me know what you were looking for.
Bobby, only 50 people were getting more selective. I'd rather hang out with 2 cool people than 8 just average people.
I did change the time.
Yeah, it was 10. It was 10 initially before. So Vance, I saw your unpacking video there. Very nice videos there of your records. There. What was that? What was that first one you took out? That 7-inch. What was that?
The 7-inch. I got the Pink Floyd 7 inches.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, those ones are awesome.
The Pink Floyds and a Judas Priest promo that I didn't show it. I kind of, I go fast sometimes. I got to slow down in those videos. But on the back, it's printed on demonstration on the sleeve too. So those are always kind of cool to find.
But those are great. Those on the Turning Away and Learning to
Learning to
Fly.
Fly.
Big singles, man.
Yeah, and this guy, I mean, you saw that. If I tried to show the edge of it, man, and it's like crisp, you know. It's not all beat up like most 45s are, right? So this guy,
he took good care of it.
I had to snag him. Of course, you know, I'm still going down the Led Zeppelin 45 rabbit hole.
Sure.
But then I come across a couple of those, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get that thing. Looks like it's freaking like just came out of the factory or whatever, and at a pressing plant. So.
Trekker, I did not see your question, but I don't know if you're a wise guy. But that was my old band. But you probably know that, being a wise guy.
But yeah, I got another Zeppelin 45 video to do. I got some ones that actually in other videos I said I was looking for, and I found them.
Oh, really? Hey, that's good.
For decent prices, yeah.
That's good, man. It's cool to see that. I totally, some of these bands, I'm starting to collect a lot of 7-inch now. Like I got a lot of Stone 7-inch now that I got, like picture sleeve ones, right? But I totally forgot about bands like Floyd and stuff like that, because I love A Momentary Lapse of Reason, and there's some great, just like you showed, there's some really good singles from that album.
Yeah. Yeah, that was. I saw him on that tour. It's the first time I saw Pink Floyd, even though some people say that's not, legit because Waters wasn't with them, but I could, to me it was. And I love that. I love that album actually. And Division Bell I have, but I don't pull it out as much as if I was talking about that later Floyd. Yeah, I mean, so I have no issue with that. I found that Endless River for super cheap at the record store too. I bought that, and I actually liked it. I knew it was all a lot of instrumental, but I was like, oh, this is kind of a cool thing to chill out to, It still had that Floyd sound.
Very ambient kind of stuff.
Yeah, right? And I thought for that, I was like, oh, that's cool.
I wonder if Patrick is a big fan of the later Floyd.
Yeah, I kind of drop off like after side one of the Division Bell. So yeah.
Well, I think with that too is when I saw Floyd on the Momentary Lapse of Reason tour, either I'd have to look back, but either 2 weeks before or 2 weeks after, I think I saw Roger Waters. So it was a 2-week gap of seeing.
Yeah, I remember him. I remember that tour, Radio Chaos tour was at the same time. Yeah, I remember. I saw Floyd twice on that tour, on that Momentary Lapse.
Yeah, Roger was not happy about that. He was thinking that he was getting hosed because of them.
This singer sounds like Graham Bonnet. He could have taken over and doing everything Graham Bonnet did.
It's a great little EP. It's a lot of fun. And I think Yngwie plays on the instrumental track as like a guest. If you're an Yngwie.
I live in California, man. It's like gas prices don't faze me. They're always high here, so it's like it doesn't even fucking. I'm so used to it. It's like I don't give a shit.
We're at war. 30 cents. It's
actually, we're not at war. Congress has to.
I don't want to get involved. Yeah, I'm just being a wise guy.
Sorry to hear that.
I got arguing with somebody saying we're in another war. I'm like, we haven't been in a war in a long time. So I mean, we're in a military conflict. We're not in a war.
Yeah, I don't want to start talking foreign policy. I just was. Yeah. I mean, I expect the prices to go up.
Probably my favorite electric blues.
Could we hear? Jivin' Sister Fanny. That's on a single. What is that? The B-side of Rolling Stones. But that's a good single to get.
It's on Metamorphosis.
Yes, but wasn't it a B-side of
Isn't COVID not that big of a deal nowadays? I mean, it's like, isn't it? Like,
I just got that. I was just listening to those Stones singles on the. I bought that box set for a 4 LP one.
I think it affects differently.
Yeah, what's Jivin' Sister Fanny, the B-side of? It's such a good song. It should have been on a record.
I'm not sure because I don't know much of that Brian Jones era stuff.
No, it's not Brian Jones. It's like 71. I feel like it's like
really? It's Vic Taylor.
Let It Bleed or Sticky Fingers era. It's like I feel like it's 1970. If I had to guess, it's 1970.
I don't know if it's Sticky Fingers, but maybe before that.
Then it's B-side from Memo from Turner. Okay, so that's 70, right? 1970. Yeah, but anyway, John, I think it's on that box set because I don't have the single.
It's an interesting box set. I started listening to the early singles like "Come On" and like those Chuck Berry ones that they did at the very beginning.
Come On, yeah, I love them.
Yeah, it was interesting to hear because it's, obviously they're all like mono recordings and stuff like that. So they're very interesting, very historical, to hear for me, right? Because I don't know much of that stuff, right?
They work much more in context if you knew what was out at the time. Like,
yeah, of course.
It was like a lot of teen idols, a lot of crap, and like the 50s was a little rougher, and it was this sparse couple of years where it was just like instrumental rock was happening, and then they come in and doing Chuck Berry and Muddy Waters and like fast tempos, rough guitars. It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, I'm just starting to get into that stuff now, like just getting.
You did notice this is a Canadian pressing of Led Zeppelin 3.
I saw that, and I think I have the
Since
red
I've been
label.
loving you, eh?
It's from the red label. This is from the red label, eh?
Yeah, it is sure
The first
is.
three, I picked them up from AGK actually.
Yeah, he had them before, and you won them. I remember that auction vividly.
Yeah.
We were all pulling for you on that one.
That's funny.
Yes, there was internet karma going on at that very moment. Yes.
Yes, we were really hoping that people wouldn't like outbid you, or like we were almost
I think
hoping
novice
like,
Nick was
somehow.
going against me or something like that. I just remember.
Sorry, we didn't see your other bid. Vance wins it.
Yeah. Gotta refresh.
Got that special ping time.
Yeah,
I love that line in this, that guitar line was a. It's like this great bend. I always loved that as a kid. Yeah, here it is. No, it's not. It's somewhere else, but.
What part is it? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and it's probably coming up here. I'll tell you when it's happening.
Yeah, those red labels are not easy to find. I have a Yes album.
Yeah,
Canadian one with like a red
I haven't
label.
labeled it, so I'd have to.
I'm in a word too like that.
I think I can get it. I should pull it out.
Probably my favorite Led Zeppelin song right here.
It's great
This
guitar
one, yeah?
solo.
I voted this.
Yeah.
I did actually a ranking of the blues.
Yeah,
Bluesy
Vance.
song, and this was yeah, right there.
It was a little before. It was like two phrases before. It's so good that.
This whole solo here. I mean, just.
So in case anybody's wondering what the tag image for tonight is about, if you ever read the Fabulous Furry Freak Brothers, the cat would always shit in headphones or shoe boxes or shoes. So the cat is called Fat Freddy's cat. The guy is supposed to be Freewheelin Franklin.
I'm not familiar with that book.
Oh, there's some hippie mumbo jumbo.
They were hippie comics. From
I know. Yeah.
There was a game that spawned off from that called Dealer McDope, and I've actually played that game. Where you literally, it's like Monopoly, but for like dealing drugs. It's like,
really?
Yeah, it's hilarious. Nice. Yeah, I wonder if it's still made, but it was like, Dealer McDope is the name of it. I'm not playing any GISM. That stuff's too hardcore for me. Maybe on a Friday, but not. Yeah, that stuff's too extreme for me. Freak, Freak. I think it's. I don't think it's two E's. It's the Fabulous Furry Freak Brothers.
Can I make a request?
No.
Can I please request Dance on a Volcano Genesis?
New kind of man.
There's another 50th anniversary album.
Hey, Vance, you see the Elvis movie?
Not yet. And in fact, I'm thinking about going tomorrow night.
Oh, so good.
I want to go. Yeah.
Really good.
I got to hit up my
Thank you very much. Thank
my
you.
nephew if he wants to go. Otherwise, I'm going by myself. But I want to see it on the IMAX.
I heard there was a really good zombies documentary on Amazon Prime for free right now.
Is there?
Yeah.
I wanted to see the. I think it left already though. The Billy Idol one. I think that left already at the theaters around me. Billy Idol Should Be Dead or something like that. Yeah, I do want to see it.
No, it's Phineas, Freewheelin, and Fat Freddy. It's Phineas, Fat Freddy, and Freewheelin. What? Sorry, what?
Did Sarah go with you, John?
What's that?
Did Sarah go with you?
Yeah, she's the one who saw about it and got the ticket. I didn't even know about it. I was out of the loop.
Oh, you just kind of got dragged to it.
No, I mean I wanted to go, but like I didn't. Yeah, she planned it. But
Get in the car. We're going. What? Okay.
well, I was at work. Yeah, she's like, "Oh, we'll go out to eat and go see the Elvis movie." I'm like, "What Elvis movie?"
Does it do his whole career, or does it stop like at a certain place, like when
No.
he goes to the army, or what?
No, it's not a documentary.
It's
I don't know what it is.
Right?
It's almost like an art film. It's a wonderful movie. I kind of like it.
So this is one of those songs when I was talking about an idea I had about songs. You play it and you have to play the song after it. This is one of those songs that to me, you have to go into Out on the Tiles after this because it just flows in. It's kind of like, Lights from Journey into whatever.
So then do it.
Heartbreaker into Live and Love and Made.
Yeah, so the songs that if you don't
Eruption into You Really Got Me.
Eruption into You Really Got Me. That's like that kind of thing, So that's something I
1984 into Jump.
Yeah.
Go into Out in the Tiles then.
Well, no, but I'm saying as a Sunday type deal, where we rank, our top 5, which ones are the best. The Fat Freddy's Cat, just Fat Freddy's Cat, didn't have its own name.
Top 5.
It was just Fat Freddy's Cat. Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
No, it's not really back to back, but
radio plays the songs together.
No, pairs of songs you feel have to be played together, like ZZ Top. Like ZZ Top. Jesus just got paid. Jesus Sells Up Chicago, and I can't remember. So yeah.
I hear you.
Or like 𝐌𝐻 into Limelight. That always has to happen.
What's the Back in Black one that goes into Have a Drink on Me? Is it
Hell's Bells? Is it Hell's Bells?
Hell's Bells and then
Yeah. Oh, Shook Me All Night Long. It goes right into
Shook Me All.
Yeah,
Shook Me All
Night Long.
Yeah, I can't remember, but it was like I always want to hear that riff at the end.
Yeah, that's
it must be at the end of. It must be at the end of. Yeah, Frank. I mean, I'm sure you saw it. It's based on like the 70, 72, the early Vegas footage, but it's not a concert movie. It's like a montage. It's just an experience. It's a very good Elvis movie, man. And my issue is I hate the 70s. Like
I heard the Wayne movie isn't bad.
Why do you hate the 70s, John? I'm very interested in this.
I don't like the haircuts. I don't like the styles. I'm not saying I don't like any band from the 70s, but I think the 70s was the worst decade in America.
Oh, so you're saying in general? I thought you meant just Elvis you hated the 70s.
I just don't like the 70s. Like, I don't like the look, the feel. Like, every time I saw Elvis, I'm like, you need a goddamn haircut. It's like just shaggy. Like, his band looks like the bad 70s. Like,
it's funny because a lot of these prog magazines I have, they always say that the 70s were the greatest era for music. 71 to 73, we could do no wrong in prog music.
I think for rock music, the 70s was the thing. But for rock and roll, like the stuff I liked, it was very sparse in the 70s. You had to pick.
Gotcha.
I've heard
I didn't. That's where like a lot of things happened where it got expanded, bloated, extravagant. Like all of a sudden, like people were wearing costumes more than like a style.
Yeah,
you look at like Little Richard with these crazy outfits and Elvis, obviously, Cher, Elton John. Like it was like too much. I mean, it works for like Bowie. Glam rock is perfect, but glam rock's only this much of the 70s.
Yeah, exactly.
Bowie it worked for Kiss. Kiss it worked for Black Sabbath. If you like the stoner 70s, it worked great. But just if you turn on a Kojak TV show or something, you just look at the haircuts and like every man, like even if you're a banker, it's like you just got like awful haircuts. If you turn on a 1940s movie, everyone looks great. You turn on an 80s movie, everyone's got this, like everyone looks pretty good. Even if it's extended hair. Yeah, but the 70s I just think is like bell bottoms and they're wearing like it looks like definitely sloppy, but like
the 70s. Those neighborhood suits still left over from the 60s?
Wearing plaid pants. you know, and like jackets with these bad, like 𝐁𝐫𝐺𝐻 or something from WKRP.
𝐁𝐁𝐫𝐺𝐻.
I'm not saying there was nothing good in the '70s, but the style was weird. Cars were cool, like some things were cool.
Well, Farrah Fawcett was around in the '70s.
You definitely
hard rock was cool in the '70s.
Stuff, you know what I mean, John? You strike
there were some cool, cool posters you could hang on your wall in the '70s.
The '50s were great, but even the '40s or the '30s, like everyone looked good. But I'd say the '80s people looked pretty good.
'80s was my thing. Man.
Yeah, I thought the '80s got back to concise and looking sharp and.
Well, after Grease, but I mean before that you had.
But men got haircuts. Like I don't know, it's a weird. And I don't mind long hair. Era, like if you can have long hair, but like you have that just middle '70s hair, like you know, I don't know. It's hard to explain. But if you look at Elvis's band in the movie. They just shaggy hair. They don't even look like they're a band. Yeah. They look like a bunch of truck drivers. And
well,
like,
I mean, in the '60s, though, man, a lot of people were wearing suits and ties and like dressed up. You know, it wasn't until the '70s. The '60s, the band started getting. The '70s, the band started to look grungy and like fucking. You know, I mean, like where you know, like look at like any live shot of like Plant from '72.
Yeah,
know,
I have no problem with Zeppelin. I have no problem with Black Sabbath. I don't mind. You know, if I'm a '70s, like the back of is it the Dust or like the Carmine Appice with all in like ripped jeans and denim and leather, that's great look. But that's not the predominant look of the '70s. Yeah. It was plaid pants and polyester. Like none of that was good.
Well, mullets were more '90s and stuff like that. Nobody that I knew had mullets like in the '80s and that. Everybody had one length or were going for the one length hair. Even still, I still pretty much have one length. It's like you know, that's just how it was really back when the circle that I was dealing with, right? Mullet was always something that you got pointed at, like, you know, like when you saw that, you know.
I mean, like Boys the Cult is cool for the '70s. That's cool '70s, but like Partridge Family, they look awful, you know, like or the Brady Bunch, not the Brady Bunch the show, but when they dressed up to perform and they're in these like matching outfits like the Osmonds, that's awful.
Johnny Bravo, you're dissing on Johnny Bravo.
I love Johnny Bravo. I love the Brady Bunch, but when they, you know what I mean, like that, some of that love boat era, everyone looks awful.
Oh, come on, Isaac. There you go. Yeah.
Isaac looks great. Isaac looks great. I'm talking about the guests and stuff.
Well, I was going to bring up when you were talking about eras, a lot of people say that, or I've heard their argument saying from 1965 to 1975 was like the best 10 years of rock. That,
of classic rock. I wouldn't disagree with it. For classic rock, that probably is the best.
You know, so if you're an actor or a celebrity, what's worse than getting a call from your agent? Hey, I got you a gig. Oh, great. Where is it? The Love Boat. I mean, how horrible is it
that's
as a celebrity when your agent calls you and goes, I got you on the Love Boat?
Because you're always with the same people. Like, what's that girl, that Spanish woman who has that
Charo.
Coochie.
Her, like she was on every show. It's like you know you're going downhill when you're on the show with her, you know.
Yeah, when you're not the center square.
Was she a Vegas performer or something?
The best
she was a guitar player, a very good guitar player.
Yeah.
She was, what's his name?
I mean, she was just always a little blonde side.
Xavier Cugat's wife.
Yeah, one of Cugat's girls. Yeah, it was his wife. Yeah, he had many wives. She was a Cugat girl.
But she was a legitimate flamenco guitar player.
Yeah, he picked talent. Like everyone he had, all his wives, all the girls were very talented. You know, he was a band leader, big band leader. He's the guy that gave us that whole like Latin music.
Samba and all that shit.
I don't know all the but he basically made Latin music famous, and then like Ricky Ricardo and the '50s.
Rollers.
Am I reading this right? This is a South Korean pressing of LA Guns?
Yep, it is.
And you're not dissing it and saying that it's the worst piece of
No, actually, South Korea would do their own mastering. They wouldn't, and they weren't like they have totally different style than the Japanese did.
And it's not, they didn't have one of those like green papered insert.
No. You're talking about like Taiwan. So that's what you're talking about. You're talking about the Taiwan ones are shitty.
Okay.
So in the 90s, though, sometimes South Korea was the only place that got a vinyl release on stuff, and they got decent. They got decent tapes or plates, man. Because I've got a Eric Johnson, or recent Eric Johnson, South Korea pressing of 𝐷𝐴 Musicom. The only way you can get that, I haven't checked recently, but at that time, the only way you could get that on vinyl.
Mark, check this track out. This should have been on an album or an A-side. Oh, it's 71. Oh no, I think it is 70.
I think that's for when Metamorphosis came out.
Yes, it is. I think it was 70 was the single.
I haven't gotten to the single yet.
Well, mission accomplished. That Avalanche album's pretty good. There's some good songs on that.
Yeah, it's a fun record, man.
Yeah.
Tortured Defender. It was like 3 in a row that just like go bang, 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 and like the whole record is decent, but like the 3 or 4 in a row on side
and
one.
It's well produced for. I think it's a private press.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't have like
And
a
I
major
like-
label.
I like that they're from Missouri, and I could hear the guitar player's influences. It's early enough, and I hear a little Motorhead. He does Van Halen licks, a little Randy Rhoads. Like it was all like you could hear everything he's doing and trace it back. But if you want to play Tortured Defender, awesome. The bass player is clearly the leader of the band. All these great bass lines. This is definitely Mick Taylor era.
Where is that thing?
I'm wondering if this is just like a single only and not on an album, or was this on an album?
It was the B-side to Memo from Turner, which Frank pointed out. I'd forgotten, but it's on that box set, and it came out on Metamorphosis, the last like Abco, not the last, but one of those Abco contract records.
Okay.
Where Abco put out after the Stones.
Yeah,
went
I'm
to
still
the-
on record.
went-
I'm still on record 1, so that's still like the early like 60s stuff.
This could very well be the last single on that box set.
Oh yeah, I think he likes music well before 77.
Charlie, most of my music's before 77. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's an absolute lie. But no, the 50s is my favorite stuff. And I love the 60s before hippies. No offense, Charlie.
No offense. No offense.
No offense.
Rodney.
No offense, but there, take that.
Yeah. Yeah, music up to 66 was fantastic. 77 had some good records. 68 was nosedive.
No respect around here.
I'm just joking anyway.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good rocker. You know, it could have been on a record.
In the days of my
Hey, that's what I was saying. There you go.
I also thought that first riff kind of reminded me of She.
yeah, if it was in G.
Yeah.
Leslie, there's ripping off some stuff there.
63 to 73. I can't fault. I'm not knocking any year. You can find great music in every year.
She wasn't that where Ace rips off the Doors.
Oh, I love that.
And
Pearl
it's
Jam
over-
ripped off Kiss.
And then Pearl Jam ripped off Kiss.
Yeah, I only saw that video this year.
I want to say rip off.
No.
They just kinda,
No, they borrowed. But I love that stuff where you could trace it. And I love Gene saying, "Oh well, you took it from Ace, but we took it from the Doors." And nothing I like better than music and saying this riff came from that. They got this. That's why I like that. That's why I like that Avalanche record. You can hear the influences. It's like a band who cut one record in, I think, 83 or 85. I don't remember.
85.
But from Missouri, 85. And you could hear everything they put in there. You knew what they were listening to. You could trace each riff, kind of. Not each riff, but the influence. And I like that.
Which song did you say you wanted to hear?
Tortured Defender, I think, is catchy.
Yeah, that's the third song.
Yeah, the second, third, and fourth are so good. All I Need. But they almost have Kiss choruses, but not quite. But they knew how to write a hook.
Yeah, I thought it was
love
pretty
that
good.
record. Yeah, they're on repeated listens, it gets better. Like, holy cow, these are catchy songs. Oh, it also could be a Whole Lot of Love, that middle section now.
Oh, yeah.
Guitar solo.
Yeah, these guys definitely worshipped at the altar. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is just screaming 1970, 71. Like,
you always wonder though. You hear these bands and these albums, and you can always tell that these drummers are always using like a 4-piece snare, one tom, and it's like you can tell when they do their drum fills, they're so dying for an extra drum in there. It's like you're like on the first tom for like 2 bars. Like, why didn't I was so glad when that started getting changed, that he started like expanding the drum to make it a little bit more interesting on drums.
Definitely trying to get that Bonham production though on the drums.
Yeah. And even Bonham, he started adding like the symphony, and then he started adding another 4 tom to his kit. Even he expanded the chords a bit.
Dorky, I never heard that version.
At one time, he had a double bass.
Yeah, he actually used it live. Like,
yeah, that was that first tour, and with Vanilla Fudge.
Greta Van Fleet, Kingdom Come,
LA Guns, all your favorite bands copied Zeppelin. Even though they don't sound like it, every one of them was influenced off Zeppelin directly.
Whitesnake,
some of them maybe indirectly, but even Metal Church, even just the standard heavy metal bands, Zeppelin was there. There's no doubt LA Guns were majorly influenced by Zeppelin.
I doubt he has that, Dorothy.
Those albums are like not politically correct. Those #J-Lo abortions.
I know. They were pretty popular in.
Yeah, I remember them in the '80s. A few of those songs.
Yeah. There you go. The good old Moog bass pedals.
That's not worth it to. I'm not playing #J-Lo abortions just to hear the Zeppelin part.
I had that female metal band, hard rock metal band that covered Whole Lot of Love, and they did it straight. I can't think of the name, but I think I played it once.
Is that the one you sent me? No, that's...
No. I only have one copy. It's not even in the greatest shape. It was like a second tier, like all-girl heavy metal group from the 80s. I can't remember the name to pull it, but they covered a whole lot of Love It, and they did the whole thing and did it straight. Like, I mean, a little more heavy metal, like 80s style, but, you know, all the parts were in there. Maybe not the psychedelic part as much, but it was like easily like a 5-minute song or whatever. I think it was orange with the girls on the cover. I just can't remember.
So this would be. So this was the first album after Gabriel left, right?
Yeah.
So this would be my nominee probably for the greatest, maybe one. It'd be the top 5 greatest albums after
Like
your lead singer leaves. You know,
Yeah,
what's
for sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
I put it right up
Leather
there
Angel.
with.
Thank you.
Well, Back in Black.
Back in Black, I was going to say too. That's another one.
Leather Angel. Thank you, Loserlist. Thank you,
also-
Malaya.
Number of the Beast.
Yeah, I was going to say that one too. That's a controversial one for some, but I'd say for sure that one too.
I say that, yeah, because that was my intro to Maiden. So I went
That
back.
one?
You know,
There it is. Yeah. I love the version because like who's gonna cover a whole lot of Love? It's like such a classic, and they do it, and they do a good version. I mean, it doesn't compare, but it takes a lot of balls to cover something like, oh, we're gonna do Stairway to Heaven.
Yes, and
We're gonna do Number of the Beast, Heaven and Hell.
Well, I mean, Iron Maiden did freaking Cross-Eyed Mary.
Yeah, but that was kind of a deep cut, and that version's better than the original.
Well, I mean, but I mean, it's not uncommon. You know, I mean, that Cross-Eyed Mary was a pretty popular song. You could hear that on the radio, at least on FM.
Yeah, but I don't know. Certain songs you don't cover unless you're doing a different version of it. Like Devo could do Satisfaction because it's different. Hendrix could do Dylan. Like,
what about Pantera doing Planet Caravan?
That's perfect. That's a deep cut. That's perfect. But you know what I mean? Like, if you're a hard rock band and you do a whole lot of love, just like Zeppelin did it, and put it on your album, that's you don't see that often.
Oh, good pick, Zorlock. That is definitely
only Mark would ever agree with you, Zorlock. The only person that's going to agree with you is Mark on that subject. Yeah,
absolutely. That is good on so many levels. That pick, Ray Alter. Yes.
Maiden did Communication Breakdown as a B-side, and it was fun, like a fun version. It wasn't like they put it on a record. You know what I mean?
Yes,
but even Communication Breakdown isn't a whole lot of love. Like a radio staple. Oh, let's play that that album I sent you, the space heavy metal record. I want Mark to hear the German band. What's it?
Scanner.
Scanner. The song Terion. That's the best track on there. It's like a German power metal, Euro metal band, Mark, it's a whole space concept record.
Right up my alley.
Yeah, exactly. The song Terion. And it's like a story, not that you'd know if you just listen to it, but if you read into the lyrics, there's a whole story going on.
I love concept albums. Come on. You know me.
Yeah.
I even did one. 3 album concept.
I know you did. That's why I wanted you to hear this.
No Exit is fantastic, but I don't know about you, Zaphod, but I'm a big Parallels fan. That album to me totally, changed my life a bit, to be honest. Mainly because they added Zonder on drums, which was a big change and a big, major improvement in my opinion.
This is the 70s part I'm talking about, Mark, where it just got like weird and like over the top.
Yeah, a lot of the weird keyboard settings.
I understand you like it. I understand. Everyone likes it, but this is just only could have happened in the 70s.
Yeah. People were experimenting heavily with their keyboards.
It was just perfectly acceptable. It was perfectly acceptable for Emerson, Lake and Palmer to skate
people
on
were wearing
ice or whatever.
People were
like,
wearing capes and all that shit.
Yeah. No one thought twice of like Elvis doing karate chops and black belt stuff on stage. Like,
yeah, No Exit is more metal for sure. Sorry, go on.
Half-hour guitar solos and drum solos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what? Those Zorlak, No Exit. My favorite song on that is the Ivory Gates of Dreams, the 22-minute song on the B-side. That is fantastic. That's like the reason to buy No Exit. Fuck disco. Disco is terrible, man.
There's good stuff in every genre.
I don't know.
There's some good disco tracks, man. And I'm not a disco fan. I'm totally rock and roll guy, but man, there's some goddamn good disco.
What's that opening song on Black and Blue from the Stones there? Oh, fuck.
On Black and Blue?
Yeah, the opening track.
Hot Stuff?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Hot Stuff.
That's okay. That's very disco-ish, but
Misused disco-ish.
Yeah, very.
But then you have like the Hand of Fate, which is pretty cool. That's not disco, right?
No.
The Hand of Fate is on me.
He's got me now.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a throwaway song, that one, though. I gotta say, Black and Blue is a bit of a lazy record to me.
Black and Blue
Considering...
has the advantage of it being one of the best sounding records, or maybe not the best written.
Yeah, I mean, I like the record, but if I rank it with the Stones, and I'm judging the Stones against the Stones, you're the world's greatest rock and roll band, and like you did, all these albums, Let It Bleed, Sticky Fingers, Exile, Goat's Head Soup, It's Only Rock and Roll, which is it's a little bit of a down. But then, like, Black and Blue comes out, and you wait, like, they had, like, 2 years to record or a year, and okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do Hot Stuff, which is kind of like a simple song. There was, like, a reggae cover, Cherry. Like, it was just, you had, like, eight or nine songs, and it just felt lazy. Like,
but they were going through a lot of changes. I've been going deep into their biographies lately, and they were saying that they were looking for another player. So when Ron Wood started to make an appearance, they were still undecided on the guitar player. So they had a lot of shit happening during that. So I can give them a little bit of slack for not being on the ball on that record.
The name of the album is called Mountain.
I don't know if I think I did when I was younger, but I'm older. I'm like, you're a millionaire. Like, that's your job, is to come up with an album, and this is the best you did. And I don't know, I felt like it was a little lazy if you look at it.
Keith Richards was also, this close to being put in jail permanently.
I understand there was drugs and they were living apart. They didn't see each other often,
But still, I mean, it's not that bad a record. But I mean, because I just bought the box.
No, it's not a bad record at all. I'm just judging it against some of the greatest records.
Because I'm telling you, I bought the box and they have a Blu-ray on there, and it has a live show from Paris, and it's really good. Like, even now material is better live than it is on album.
The bass player is clearly the leader. The bass is mixed so high, but it's awesome. This is some straight, like, U.S. metal. No names.
Okay, so this is not the German thing yet, okay?
No, not yet. But the songs are there.
Is this familiar for you, Vance? Avalanche, like this kind of stuff?
It's a private press. It wasn't even a...
Oh, okay.
No, I don't think so.
I think it might have been on Roadrunner in Europe.
Yeah, no, it was on Green World or something. The same one that did, I think, Fatal Portrait by King Diamond.
Oh, okay, yeah. My shy.
Here we go, the hook. It's kind of like a Kiss chorus. The bass is mixed loud.
Oh, yeah.
If you hear in context with the LP, it's awesome.
The Raging Slab were signed. They had like that girl in the band, right?
Yeah.
We opened for them somewhere. Maybe San Antonio?
Yeah, I think Ragin' Slab's the band I saw open for Monster Magnet in Toronto. I think that was the band. They played the guy played that guitar shaped like the USA, the United States.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the band. Yeah.
I think the singer's called like what?
I got the
Nicky
first
Van
record by them.
Wow, that was a big combo.
So my.
Just a trio. I think it's singing bass player.
Yeah, the bass player's like the singer's like Nicky Van Welden. He's the bass player and the vocalist. He's the leader.
Yeah, clearly the leader. The bass is mixed so loud.
He's the bass player and the singer. So that's why the bass and the vocalist.
They have songs. They have hooks. Hard to write a hook.
I like the Blackfoot version of Hearts Grown Cold.
Oh, Vance, what's the sticker behind you? 93 Rock. What is that? Chicago?
No. This is what is this from? I'm not sure.
I'm always fascinated by these stickers you put up.
93 Rock. Crank it up. It doesn't say on the back here, but they have a Tower Records ad and a 7-Eleven ad.
Okay, cool.
Sometimes it says, I don't know.
Not quite as cool as you thought it would be, huh?
And your sweater there. What is that? WMF? What is that?
WAAF. John knows that station.
Oh,
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah.
That's like
Boston Rock Station. Yeah.
You must have like the biggest like radio station collection of shirts I've ever seen.
He worked at a radio station.
I used to. I got either grew out of them or didn't hang on to a lot of them. I mean, I got a lot of bumper stickers. I got a good stack of bumper stickers.
I like that. I grew out of them.
I grew out of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Meaning like fat.
Hey,
It's not like you got older and had to go stop at the teen section anymore.
I was more educated. Yeah, no, I had
grew
a
out
bunch.
of them. Yeah.
Just purge shirts, and I wish I hung on to some of those because they ain't around anymore. You know, it's just like the concert shirts.
Yeah, I know the concert shirt, man. I had a really good Grace Under Pressure one that got turned into a wash rag, unfortunately.
Yeah, I had my Grace. I ended up selling them, but I cut the sleeves. I think I showed it on when I did the video for that.
Yeah.
But I found a replica on the website, the one with the P over G and stuff.
Yeah.
The 84 tour. So I said, well, I'll pick that up. I have that.
Oh, yeah.
93 Rock is in Sacramento. There you go.
Sacramento.
I'm sure there's lots of 93 Rocks. I've got some 101s, various 101 stickers from different parts of the country.
I can't wait to get the Grace Under
Houston's
Pressure
was the big one.
I got another request from
I did a
KLOL.
short with all the
KLOL.
I did a short with all the stickers once.
This is great.
Yeah, I think I have another version too. It has like the flag, American flag on colors on it. I think I got one or two other ones.
What do you mean you're Blackfoot? You're in Detroit, man. Blackfoot's not a
Mark,
Michigan.
the setup is, I think Earth blew up and they were in like a spaceship, like out, like drifting. You know, it's way in the future. It's like Battlestar Galactica.
Maybe they could time jump and go to 3535 and hang out at Project Gemini place. Yeah. They could have two pantheons meet. You could have two strong pantheons join forces.
Yeah, Mark, if your spaceship could run into the scanner spaceship, it would be awesome.
That'd be awesome. You should do that.
And then what would happen is, man, the rogue male guy would be hanging on for dear life if he looks the same.
Here's the chorus. So good.
What else do I got over here?
Oh, this sounds like a... Oh, fuck, what is it?
Well, next video.
Shit. It sounds like Halloween. That's it, Halloween. Sounds like Halloween.
Totally Halloween.
Halloween, Gamma Ray.
Absolutely like Halloween. 100% German.
Gamma Ray.
I'll give you a little preview, Mark.
Okay.
Not so much a preview, but I found this. I found this, so I'm going to reference this in my next coming video. This is my 1986 official Led Zeppelin calendar.
Oh, nice.
So,
Vance, I think I had that same calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had 85 or 86. That looks familiar. Flip it up. Let's see if I recognize those. I had that same damn calendar. My God, I had that same calendar. Holy cow.
I have another one too. I think it's 88. Not the other one.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had 88.
Oh yeah, and then
I had the same calendar. Vance, I had the same calendar on a thumbtack on my wall.
Yeah, and it has the. How do you hang it up? There's just a little bar here you hang it up with.
Yeah, it went like this, and it had the little. I had the same thing, man. The exact same calendar.
A small world after all.
No, it just shows you the connection.
I wish I had a picture of my old bed. Oh my God, I had that. I remember those photos because I looked at them for a month.
Exactly. This one page.
Yeah. I had this. Every picture is bringing back a memory.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, here we
go. When I pulled this out, like, oh my God. And then I noticed I wrote.
Keep going. I want to see them all.
All right. This is a classic Chicago shot.
Yep. Holy cow.
That was super outfit. Yeah.
You know what's worse than pedal talk? Calendar talk. What are you talking about?
These are photos of.
Yeah, man. This is the greatest band ever. What are you talking
Vance,
about?
I had that same calendar.
Yeah. How come John Paul Jones isn't there to show Jimmy how to play that guitar?
He had a whole month.
Because he has this triple neck.
My goodness, Vance, this is like crazy memories.
This comes back, right? I mean,
we're talking 40 years ago.
Yeah, 40 years. That's what I'm going to use.
I remember that. Yeah. Yes, that was like the later plans.
This is Nebworth 79.
Yeah. Man, I remember every single picture. Yep.
There you go.
I didn't like that shirt.
Was that the tuxedo kind of thing? Yeah.
And I never like found him with the full beard. Yeah.
That's it. That's December. So yeah, the 1986 official Led Zeppelin calendar.
Well, that is amazing. I wish I still had that.
Trip down memory lane.
And like I said, I wrote stuff on here, so I'm going to use this in my album and concert videos.
Nice.
It'd be fun to kind of flip through and use it for dates and stuff.
Yeah,
and I think I have either it was 87 or 88. I have another one. I know I didn't know if there was an 85, but I after Live Aid, man, it kind of had a resurgence,
For sure.
Anyway, I thought that's a little sneak peek there. I think of what I'm planning on to do.
Yeah, that was quite a trip down memory lane. I remember every one of those photos, but only from that calendar. Like those aren't classic shots,
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Me too, man. I had it on my wall, and I'd write stuff on there, what I'm doing, and then I would. And you mentioned that too, John. I wish I had. I never took pictures of my room. I don't know why.
You never what in your room?
No,
oh yeah, pics. Yeah,
pictures of. I mean, I had wall-to-wall posters. I had I don't know if you saw my Swan Song record label video where I had that banner in the back. That was on my wall.
Yes, I saw that video.
Yeah, that banner was on the wall. Just wall-to-wall posters and stuff,
Yeah, my whole I posters everywhere, and then then it was like the magazines that cut the pages out was another thing. Like when you got into more like the thrash metal bands and stuff, they didn't all have, besides Metallica, there was no posters.
Your
you had to get like the magazine.
Okay. Now you're okay. You dropped out for a second.
Me?
At least on my system.
Okay.
I think you're okay.
Yeah, I saw Mountain later on near like.
Are these guys religious? Because that guy just said because Satan's for the weak. So are these guys like a Striper knockoff?
I don't know this band. They could be religious.
kind of sounds like they're etching that way, you know.
They kind of sound like they're very loose political.
Yeah.
What year are they, do you think?
And the name of the song is "When Heaven's at Hand." So I think that this is '80s, maybe late '80s, early '90s.
Yeah. Yeah, my guess is 89.
They're not a religious band. I wouldn't own it if it was. Well, guess what, Malaya? We might discover that they actually are a religious band.
1985.
85. Oh, so this is even better then.
They love their reverb. That's good.
Holy cow. That was a lot of reverb.
Yeah.
A lot of space. Like it was just the guitar going.
Yeah.
Clearly flown in that little pot.
Oh yeah.
Came back another day. It's like a different tone than the other one.
Yeah.
Stick around. You'll like
He took home the cassette and he wanted to redo it.
Yeah, exactly.
You pick up anything new, Mark or John? Patrick?
I made a video. It's going to come out. I'm going to hit print. I did a video today of just like these 45s I bought, but now those are like 3 weeks old, so nothing new.
Well, I put up a video just now. Those ones you just commented on it. That's probably the latest.
Yeah, that's the last stuff you got.
I have actually a Bowie album. I bought like the '76 NASA Coliseum show on vinyl. Finally, I got Neil Young live at Budokan and Hammersmith Odeon as well on vinyl. I got a bunch of things, and I got a few things coming in the mail too. So.
Yeah, I got some. Like I said, I just picked up a couple of 45s, Zeppelin 45s that I've been looking for. Are you familiar with Dylan, the record spinner, Mark?
Yeah. I had him on my channel.
He did. Yeah. He just did that. He's showing the bootlegs he has, the Kiss bootlegs, and he talks about other ones that are out there. I just saw. I don't know if he's done others. I saw his first episode, and I did April's Fool. I did that video on the April Fool bootleg.
Yeah.
In my
Cheers,
channel,
Mark.
but yeah, he was talking about that and some of the other ones, and so that's cool. I just show what I have, but he's talking about I think he's gonna have a lot of cool stuff to see. So.
Yes, but I also just ripped a band called Vendetta. So.
He has tons of bootleg Kiss ones. Like if you go through his channel, he has like easily like at least 30, 40 Kiss box set bootleg tours. You know, some of them are good.
Yeah,
some of them are.
I don't know if I could. I never counted how many bootlegs I have, but it's a good cube and a half, maybe, if not longer.
Oh, that's a lot, man.
You know, and I have 2 boxes. I don't even can't even fit on that one section. So
yeah,
This is totally like they're like Journey. This band.
of course I have the.
Oh yeah, this is when Ken Hensley joined them after like Abominog quit Uriah Heep and turned these guys into Abominog 2.0.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's total AOR. Like
Yeah, this is Ken Hensley all the way, man. This is totally
that's
Ken
funny.
Hensley.
That's so funny. This is exactly what Heath was doing on that one record.
And he left after that record and joined Blackfoot and turned them into it.
And Trevor Boulder, that was the one record he avoided. He was in the band before, in the band after. He was not on Abominog.
Lucky for him.
Yeah. It's a fun record. It's not a. It certainly doesn't fit.
It's not bad at all.
It doesn't fit in Uriah Heep's catalog, but if you listen for what it is, it's like a great AOR hard rock record.
That cover throws you off.
Oh God, that the cover was awful. I mean, it
got
was
it right
great
here.
If the music
I literally
matched
have that
it.
album sitting out here because
The music does not match the cover.
Yeah,
at
it does not match.
You made a short with that?
Wait, I'm gonna. Yeah, I think
nice.
so. I'm doing a couple things with it, but I
doing a couple of
put all
things with the
clips,
cover
man.
of the 𝐵𝐺𝐺?
Yeah, I was going to put a short together for it.
Dr. Rick,
What?
at my channel, he's asking what my channel is. It's Bip Bop Boom, but I think Patrick, if you look in the description of the video
Yeah,
and you dig
linked
deep, I
everybody.
think
Yeah.
he links everybody's channels. And my channel, the disclaimer is I do a lot of weird music. Like I think my video tomorrow is going to be like country, but not quite country, but
It's
blues.
not weird, people.
I did.
Not
I
weird.
did
It's
purchase
like you
the
have
DVD.
to-
genres.
Different genres. You'll have to dig to find a video of music you like. Because I make sure if I do a punk video, the next one's got to be reggae. If I do reggae, the next one's going to be like doo-wop. I try to alienate as many people as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, and I just put one up. Was it today? Yeah.
Yeah.
About the first Who album I got. How I got into the Who and stuff.
Live version. I don't think I've ever heard this. Sanctuary? I don't know if I have this.
A 7-inch white label promo of Communication Breakdown from 69 is it rare?
You can all stop by the Zep Girl channel. God knows my views have been down.
Yeah, if you go
What happens
to-
when you're
if you go to Zep Girl's
when
channel, he'll answer
you're
that.
flying all over the place? So, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Not consistent anymore. I'm gonna be down there for another 2 weeks.
I asked,
But
like,
I
what-
am
is this
gonna go see Robert Plant on the 18th in Dallas.
nice.
Where's he playing at in Dallas?
Majestic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got about, I don't know, 9 or 10 rows back from the stage on the side there.
I remember I bought a 𝐵𝐺𝐺, Ready and Willing
Never
by
heard this.
Whitesnake, and Gentle Giant: The Missing Piece. All three of those records in Abilene, Texas, visiting a friend of mine and going back and listening to them. I remember those three records, buying them, the exact place I bought them, when, etc., everything. I don't know why.
Is this on the best of the B-sides, this song?
It's off Sanctuary.
Yeah, it's the
the,
B-side of Sanctuary in
total.
1980. I'm wondering if it's on the best of the B-sides. I don't think I've heard
No,
this. Diano
no,
doing this.
I think it's a double.
That's
It's a
the
double.
way that it is.
It's definitely 245s
45.
combined together. I think it might have. Hold on.
I didn't
I'll
think
tell
there was
you.
a maiden release I never heard.
Because there's a version of this on a 12-inch, but it's the studio
Yeah,
version.
the studio with Bruce Dickinson doing it. It was back of like Icarus,
All
not
right,
Icarus, something from Peace of Mind, I think.
Hold on. So on this 12-inch, you have Sanctuary, Prowler, Drifter, and I've Got the Fire. This song. So
Yeah.
Okay, so that's an early one, yeah. Okay.
This is Diano singing it. I've never heard this. Very fast.
Yeah, I was gonna say much looser than when they did it with Dickinson.
Yeah, looser, rawer, and faster.
yeah, Drifter's live on this too.
Yeah, I have Drift Alive was the official B-side, I think.
But Sanctuary and Prowler was 1 and 2, I guess, on this. So
Drifter. When you have a fart that goes across the room. Drifter.
Yeah, I've never heard that. I don't remember ever hearing that.
And it's the way that it is.
This is another Glacier song, all right.
Another
it's a good
Christian song?
EP, man. It was redone by, I think, maybe High Roller. Eventually by High Roller. That cat scratched me.
Oh yeah, Bob Daisley was on that. Very cool, Raymond.
I might have it.
Oh, this is 85. This is pretty good.
Girls and barren waste, traveling hard on their feet. Pasting the Redskins back through their holes.
The vocals sound 85, but the music sounds
The
pretty
rhythm
bad.
is totally Maiden, like the Trooper.
It has that gallop.
Yeah. Oh.
But 85, besides Queensryche, there wasn't tons of bands doing that Maiden sound. It was still on that, like, Rat Quiet Riot in America, you know.
Yeah. But in Europe, it was a totally different
Oh,
story.
Europe was totally different.
Like Halloween.
Oh, I was assuming this is an American band. That's my fault.
I'm guessing too. Yeah.
It's probably not. You could be right. Because when we went with that Christian thing, I was just picturing an American band. The vocal sounds American, though.
Well, 𝐚𝐫𝐤 will know. 𝐚𝐫𝐤, is this an American band or a European band?
I never heard of them, though.
They're American. There you go.
Yeah, the vocals sound American.
Oh man. All these Iron Maiden 12 inches, I don't have the one I need to fucking look at for this one. Like going, I'm sure I got that. I know I don't. I got 1, 2, 3. I got like 8 fucking Iron Maiden 12 inches.
Oh, it was 12. I was picturing a 7. Okay, a double 7.
No, it was a 12-inch single. Yeah. I think they're from Portland, Oregon. Yeah, they're from Portland, Oregon. Formed in '79. This came out in '85, I think. Yeah, this was all they did.
Never heard of them. Let's see what Popoff has to say about them. Let's see if they're even in here.
Yeah, if we got Martin on the show, if we had Martin on the stream, we might be able to answer those questions. But since Mark, Mark, I was a little bit upset at Vance for being gone, but you holding out on Martin Popoff put you right up to the top of the HR people.
Yeah, I just mentioned it now. Like, I mean, what are you talking?
He doesn't have
at least you know where I am.
He doesn't have the glacier in the first edition.
I was ready to go on Sunday, and you canceled.
Yeah, that was my fault.
I know. I was sitting here waiting.
Hey, Vapid.
On the phone with the girlfriend. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's beginning to.
And then I got the message from Vance. No stream tonight?
Yeah, like, aren't we going on?
Well, then maybe we could do something Martin Popoff that's like fun, like stump Martin Popoff. We can like try to play songs and ask Martin Popoff if he's heard of them. So there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll ask him. I'll watch it.
We can play that one 12-inch that song I sent John, where that one song it's like really good from the Bay Area.
Oh yeah.
We'll let him hear that one. Just something off of here.
𝐁𝐫𝐫𝐲 band.
Yeah, 𝐁𝐫𝐤. That's it. Yeah. Do you really want to hear Brock's Helm, Alex?
He's reading the room.
Yeah, I applaud that. I am not criticizing. I'm just asking. Does he really want to hear that?
Welcome, Alex, brother.
Maybe he's been exploring some metal stuff and becoming more into a metal guy.
Yeah, Zorlak. Yeah, that's probably why it was High Roller reissued it.
It's a good album. Well, EP, whatever you want to call it.
It's very good for 85. '85 was still like Madam X and some real cornball American metal.
I'm sure Martin Popoff gets like thousands of emails a day, so cut him a little slack if he didn't reply to your personal email. Not that I mean, I should know because I'm horrible at responding. So, and I only get a fraction of the emails that Martin Popoff gets, I imagine.
And he does a lot of live streams too. He does the Contrarians, and he does a bunch of other ones with that guy from Tranquility, and
I'm sure he's writing books in between.
Yeah, I think I must have unsubbed that Sea of Tranquility. The Sea of Tranquility.
He does a lot of videos.
I don't see him in the feed. Yeah, I think there was. I don't know what part it was. I think I did it on purpose. I think one time he must have like get a barrage of 30.
I bet you those
uploads or
Lillian Axe posters. I can
Yeah.
probably get some Lillian Axe posters.
And I was
and
just
make
like,
some
eh.
money.
Yeah, he does that a lot. That's why I did it. I unsubbed.
Yeah,
him.
I was like, that's too much. You're killing my feed, right? I'm not seeing other people's stuff.
Yeah.
It's hard enough to keep with everybody else.
I just don't, man. I haven't watched YouTube videos in a while.
Yeah,
I felt guilty, you know, but whatever. Time is precious.
Yeah, life gets.
I go
in the
through
way.
phases. I'm not no disrespect to anyone. I'm not watching. You know.
Well, you know, Facebook sucks.
Last one.
So you got into the Zebra, huh?
Yeah, I'm very happy you digging Zebra.
Yeah,
First album is definitely.
that first album was good. I mean, that opening track, I was like, hey, this is really good, you know? And
That first side is solid.
yeah, the first side is really good. Side 2, have to get used to a bit. And the second record, it starts off pretty good too. You know, but I have to listen to them more. But this is only like one or two.
Well, actually, that's kind of how I felt when the second record came out. I was like,
Yeah, it definitely wasn't the first.
yeah, but that side 1, solid side 1. I think I love every
Well, I'm
song.
curious to
on
hear what the third one is and hear them. I want to really listen to them like in multiple times. That's when
And actually, Slow Down, I didn't realize that was a Beatles song until, like, you know, I heard
It's
I'm
not a
listening
Beatles
to it,
song.
and then, or what's it? Isn't there a Lennon McCartney on there?
No, it's Larry Williams, but the Beatles did cover it.
Okay.
Beatles, yeah, everyone thinks it's the Beatles, but yeah.
I think didn't they give credit to? He has credit on
Bad Boy.
Lennon McCartney I think on the album.
No, Larry Williams,
No.
awesome.
Is it? I thought it said whatever, but I was like, then I heard it as a Beatles.
He also wrote Dizzy Miss Lizzy.
Hang on. What song are you guys talking about?
Slow Down.
Slow Down.
Hey, Eddie Perez.
You're moving way too fast. You know.
Eddie.
If you want our love to last, it's real 50s rock and roll. Yeah, it's like a Zeppelin version of a 50s rock and roll tune almost.
Yeah.
You know how Zeppelin
Randy
used to do it?
Yeah. Yeah, Randy Bachman's a big Zeppelin fan. Randy Jackson.
Yeah, Randy. I knew what you meant.
Yeah. Speaking of Randy Bachman, though, I saw.
Are those the actual notes that you would have to play this?
I
time?
saw that. Guess who's
with
coming
Glenn
back
Burton.
around?
I wouldn't mind
could
going
be,
to
yeah.
Glenn Burton and Bachman do that.
Who? Burton Cummings and Bachman?
Burton, yeah, that's.
Okay.
And I'm
Yeah,
really
they
off
start
today.
coming, yeah.
And like,
They're
oh,
on
the guy
tour.
from Alice Cooper gonna go join the guest?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Glenn Buxton.
Yeah.
Cliff.
It's been a long. It's been a long day. It's been a long day for the folks.
Dude,
The
you
folks
have
had
no
a big
idea.
day.
Burton, Glenn Buxton,
I
Burton
woke up this morning, the
Cummins.
first thing I
Guess
said-
who?
The Guess Who? The Guess Who? The Sex Pistols are touring together. So there you go.
Yeah. Oh
Glenn
God,
Matlock.
Sex
You know,
Glenn
Sex
Matlock.
Pistols are coming back. I saw that. They
yeah.
Who is that guy?
I
That
had
guy
tickets.
who
I had
Johnny
tickets
Rotten.
before Jones.
I don't know. But they
Frank
put
Carter.
his name.
Frank Carter.
Who was that? But they put his name up like we should know it.
Yeah,
It was
but I
bigger
saw
than
some
the Sex
footage, and he
Pistols.
sounded pretty good. I'm like, well, it'll be like seeing a cover band, but yet you got 3 of the Pistols in there, so I don't know. I had tickets and they canceled because he busted.
But you know
his
what?
hand.
A lot of people get pissed off at that. They're like, you know what? This Sex Pistols has more original members than a lot of other bands that are touring right now.
Did you read that, Eddie? Is that real?
Yeah, I saw rumors
Yeah,
of that.
True.
That's as ridiculous as Sebastian Bach joining Motorhead. Like,
That I don't agree.
without
with.
D. Snyder,
Remember that
I'm
That's
sorry, you don't have the band.
He's gonna turn that band
Come on,
around.
JJ. What are you
He's gonna
doing?
turn
Yeah.
this sister right around.
Oh, he is gonna do it. Holy shit, it's true.
He is, yeah.
Yes, because they already made the tour. They already have the money. So, like JJ French, in his mind, he's got that money spent. The $100,000, $50,000, whatever it is, he's got that money spent, and he can't do it because of health reasons.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
man.
Bach is a great singer, but it's not Twisted Sister.
No, it's
It'll be
Ridiculous.
better. You wait.
Yeah.
It'll be better, man. All right.
I mean, that was like Axl filling in for AC/DC, and I was like,
Yeah, but that was a one-off. That was
like a couple shows, yeah.
Well, that's what this is. This is a one-off to do the shows that they have booked. That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
He's not joining it permanently.
Yeah.
It's just a cash grab for all of them involved.
It's a cash
That's
grab
too
for
bad,
all
'cause-
of them.
I
I feel bad for D. Snyder. You know, he can't do it physically, and they're gonna like blow him off and do it.
That's yeah.
You know
I
what?
think that's
the
staying in the
thing, though.
reputation.
You know what? If those guys need to make money too. You know, you can't expect them to not tour.
Yeah, but you
because
can't
one
make the
guy.
money off the name if D. Snyder's not there. You can make your money, but like
Why? Pantera's doing it without Vinny and
Hey,
Dimebag.
JJ
that was done
French
differently.
owns it. If JJ French owns the name, he can do whatever he wants with it.
Of course he can. Legally, I'm not arguing. I'm just saying, not cool. It's not like
Snyder's okay with it.
It's not like D. Snyder's standing him up because he, you know, I'm not working with these guys like all the other bands that don't
Like
get
Andy
together.
said, he's actually good with it.
All right, maybe they're paying him enough money. I can't
I'm
believe
sure.
that.
I'm sure if it's a Twisted Sister gig, he's going to get a cut.
Yeah.
If he's going to make money just sitting on his ass. He's going to, go ahead, do it. That's what Bunny Carlos gets paid. It's two of the guys from Tesla get paid, even though they're not in the band. So yeah.
Look,
Mick Mars is supposed to get paid.
Mick Mars is getting diddly nothing now.
He lost that. He lost the court case. So yeah.
He doesn't get a dime from anything now.
Yeah.
But the thing, who's getting paid from Tesla?
What's the guy? The Tommy 𝐭, the guitar player, and Troy Laketta, the original drummer.
Oh yeah, he's not with them anymore. What happened?
I don't think so.
No, I didn't realize that he was out. I thought that he was still a part of it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I know Bunny Carlos, same thing. He gets paid.
That's an unusual situation. I mean, Kiss has had that done. Peter Criss got paid for like 10 years after he left the band, and then they just
they sold
paid
off
him
everything. They sold off everything. Him and Ace, they sold off everything. All their rights.
But that was in the late '80s when they sold a lot off. Right? No,
Well, I mean, like what was it like? Ace, from what I heard, Ace said he sold his like in the '81 or '82 because they needed the money, and he said he sold it for pennies on the dollar because no one thought in 1982 or '83 that Kiss was ever going to be anything again. You know.
Yeah. And then, of
My
course,
favorite is. Go ahead. Sorry.
He went on no later to say in his, in his haze that I didn't sell it. They're leasing it from me. But they still have to pay me a percentage to use my makeup, and they're like, what are you talking about? Like, you don't have to pay them nothing. The same thing with Peter and Criss. Both of them are out. They don't have to do anything to use their makeup. They can use. That's why those guys are wearing the makeup. You know.
Hey Eddie, I saw 9 Inch Nails late last year. They were great. I think it was back in August. Still sounding good. Trevor's.
My favorite is KK Downing taking all the buyout from Priest, like all the future royalties, just at one lump sum and buying
a golf course. And it goes under.
What a huge, unbelievable.
Never take the buyout, man.
Well, you could take the buyout, but you don't
They
just
have the
piss it on to a
stages,
golf
Eddie, the one in
course.
the center and the.
Okay, this is the third album. Okay.
I have some 9 Inch Nails clips from the show I went to on my.
Better call Saul.
They have the 2 stages.
I just saw a 9 Inch Nails video with Gary Newman from like 10 years ago. It was awesome. It was really good.
Yeah, that's
that
great.
doing cars?
Yeah.
I've seen that. Yeah.
I show people that anytime I can get. Trent is like a badass on that tambourine, man.
Gary Newman's great live, still.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have seen 9 Inch Nails when they toured with Bowie. They had that one tour where they toured.
Yeah.
And Trent,
Tin Machine. Was it Tin Machine?
No, it was David Bowie. He was doing Outside, that album. And what they did,
I remember that.
9 Inch Nails played, and Bowie came out on their last 2 songs. Okay, did songs with them, and then their band morphed into Bowie's band. So there was no time in between sets. It was like one continuous thing. 9 Inch Nails into Bowie, because they changed bands like on stage. Like it was really interesting if you watch it, you know, because he came on to 2 songs, and then that band stayed on with Bowie and did his set. Really cool.
I saw 9 Inch Nails in 1990 or 91. I can't. It was early. It was like that. The first tour was still in a club, like a big club, but it was still like before they made it huge. But that album was out or whatever.
Pretty Hate Machine.
Pretty Hate Machine.
Whatever his first record was, but it was like during that industrial days.
Yeah.
But it was
like a whole...
probably 700 people.
Club. Yeah, Eddie, that's what I'm talking about.
I first saw him on the Downward Spiral, the album after.
What I would have loved to see, Eddie, is how he played like some of those old songs, like Man Who Sold the World, but he had a much more industrialized sound to it because of the 9 Inch Nails influence there. That would be interesting to hear. Cool that Eddie saw that. Eddie Perez there.
91, 92. I don't know what year it was. I don't want to be quoted.
Mine was whenever Downward Spiral came out, 93.
This was a little bit more commercial than the other ones, eh?
Yeah, this was where their record label's probably saying, dude, we need a hit.
Yeah.
You better get a hit, or you know what's going to happen. See this contract?
Very, very processed.
We have a weekend cover on this.
Oh. There you go. I saw.
It looks like zebra stripes with the shadows.
I saw 9 Inch Nails on what the hell's the date here? Where's the date? January 26, 1991.
Okay, yeah, that's the first time.
Yeah, I don't know what they did. A Queen cover, a Pig Face cover. Yeah, everything was off Pretty Hate Machine tour. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Setlist.com, fantastic website.
Yeah, it's great.
Hey Eddie, was that vinyl that you have? Was that from the
What's that
Bowie
site?
site?
Setlist.com, you know it.
Setlist.fm.
Oh yeah,
Setlist.fm.
Yeah, .fm. Yeah.
I made an account so I keep track of my shows there. I've mastered how to add shows and stuff. So you can look up Zeppro on setlist.fm and see what shows I'm going to.
I'll be right back.
Zeppro, what is it?
It's under Zeppro, like my name. You'd have to.
Oh, I got it.
It's hard to find people on there, but
New Kids on the Block.
yeah, there you go. That one.
Boys to Men.
I was there.
Cyndi Lauper. Wow.
Yeah, I had VIP for that.
Yep. Justin Bieber at the Sphere.
I
Sphere.
had the VIP package also. Speaking of the Sphere, what do you think of Metallica?
Bay City Rollers?
I don't know. I
would
they're,
like to see.
they're a legacy band. They can do what they want. I mean, I think it's all cornball, but I would like to go to the Sphere, and just entertain me, show video, like.
Yeah,
like
like
the Wizard of Oz movie. Do the Wizard of Oz movie. Let's go see the Wizard of Oz movie. That's supposed to be awesome.
Yeah, I would just want to go in there and see what it's like. Like, does it feel like you're moving or like you're in space? Yeah. Like, but
yeah, I don't have.
I remember going to like
band
Disney World and you had those surround like films.
But
I mean, like, I've been waiting for like a band to go see that. I think Tool would be cool because they do a lot of visual stuff. Yeah. So the band Tool would be cool to see there, but Metallica will do visual stuff. So I didn't try to get tickets. I'm in the fan club and I got a free pass thing, but I know the tickets are going to be ridiculous, and I heard a lot of people got shut out.
And there's another thing too. I saw something on the web, the World Wide Web, that you got to worry about where you buy your seats in the Sphere. Like this, it doesn't work. Like you could be in a bad section, and you're kind of missing the effect.
There's overhang on the balcony. They said.
Yeah, so you want to. Like if you're gonna go, I want the full experience. I don't want to be like.
I want that seat on the edge of the balcony where you basically kind of block out everything behind you. You know. I know what you're talking about. I heard that too. that there's like certain seats that you get a little overhang from the balcony up for you, or if you're kind of more in the corner, you're not really.
Zorlak, that must have been great. I saw footage of that. It looked amazing. Like that was when it was still new, and like I watched quite a few videos.
Yeah, they had the Dead did some
on the
cool
Dead thing, like zooming into San Francisco, and like it looked really fun.
Here's your Beatles song.
See, I didn't go past the Beatles. I just knew it was a Beatles song.
Ooh, if you wanna love tonight.
You see, I love this stuff too, though. You know,
it's as good as it gets.
Yeah. That's the thing about the music, you know. You see, and then you start digging back. And going back.
Never ends. Never ends.
I mean,
it goes forward. It goes backwards.
That's how I discovered a lot of the blues guys, you know.
And my era, the '80s, like we just heard that band Glacier. I never heard. Like it never ends.
Yes.
Revs, got your package today. Thank you. All safe and sound. The record. I wonder if YouTube's going to count this as a Beatles song.
Flip side of Matchbox, right on, Frank. Carl Perkins, which actually, if you want to go, it was a Leadbelly song, but it might even went earlier than him. I see Larry Williams at the Sphere. He was like Larry Williams was like a pimp drug dealer. Like he was not like he had a wild life.
Can I make one more request, or is it too late?
Oh, no, you can go ahead. I'm gonna go. What'd you want?
I wanted to hear "Shy Boy" off of David Lee Roth "Eat 'Em and Smile" album.
Okay, I thought you were gonna. You don't want the Talus version?
No, not the Talus one.
Okay.
This
so
is
in my Led Zeppelin calendar, Mark,
yeah.
I wrote down that I wrote David Lee Roth on a show day, like I had tickets, and I'm thinking, I go, I never went to that show. So I'm like, God damn it. And it was like on a Friday night or something. I probably, no. Have you seen Vance's Grades? No, I probably had to work at the hotel, and I'm like, God damn, flipping through there. I said, I never saw David Lee Roth in '86, and then I probably had to fucking work at the hotel. Missed another show.
I think I saw him on the Skyscraper tour.
That was a good tour,
I wouldn't see it
I definitely saw him. I just think it was that other one.
What is that? The Devil Little. What is it? Not Enough or whatever it was.
Little Ain't Enough.
Little Ain't Enough. Yeah.
Man, hey, Chris, welcome.
I saw them on that tour, too.
Hey, Alex.
Brain cloud tonight. Yeah, it was David Lee Roth, Cinderella, and Extreme, the show I saw.
As I was saying earlier, Mark, this is 1970s aesthetic I could get behind.
Yeah, Buffalo. Okay. I got that right behind me somewhere.
The look, the sound, the vibe, I could. This is 70s I could get behind.
Yeah, absolutely. So can I. I mean, I like this kind of stuff too, for sure. Skyscraper Tour was good because that's when Steve Vai got the Ibanez endorsement deal, and he was really pimping those guitars live, and that stage was really cool that he was touring with. He had the boxing ring on the other side of the arena whenever you played for the arenas. It was really good, man. That tour.
Revs, I saw Psychic TV too, probably 91.
Buffalo.
P.T. Barnum. Oh, wow. What is that? Is that like a comp or something?
Yeah. It's a group, I think.
Oh, man, I don't have any of those. I want that. I want Volcanic Rock. Yeah, I want that one.
Nice.
This is
the Arcama.
Arcama, yeah, I can't afford the original.
They need to be reissued. They need to be on the next record store day.
They were on Vertigo and only in like New Zealand.
Yeah, these are 2003 Arcanas.
Yeah, I remember when they
1973 Vertigo.
I remember when they were like $30-$35. I'm like, I'm looking for an original because like, and I blew it. I totally blew it because the originals, but they were like $60. You'd see them come up on eBay, you know, in the '90s.
So I've had originals, and I've got recordings of originals, and the Karmas aren't bad. I mean, they're not better than the originals, but they're not bad at all. They're worth it.
They're the only choice you have.
Well, you know, if you don't have the originals, but they're not bad. You know, so I'm just saying, you know, they were probably cut from an album, and they don't, like I said, they don't sound bad at all.
Yeah, this one's on Ear Ass Records.
Yeah, so I can't speak for something like Ear Ass, but
Ear Ass Records, high fidelity right there.
No, but this is live stuff from 1974 and 73.
Yeah,
live, kind of like let's say bootleg if you want, but yeah, no, it's good stuff.
Great stuff.
You know who kind of got me into this was
what?
And John,
what's your reaction to the ass record labels? Do you approve?
You know, no. I would probably say the ass one is probably, if it's a live album, it'll probably be shit off the board. If it's a compilation, it'll probably be shit off of crap sources. So, just saying, anything called ear ass like that, I would probably say it's not something I'm going to pay up for. No.
Hey, Oak and Shields, welcome, brother.
Well, John, you know Corey, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Corey. Yeah.
Hard and Heavy series years ago.
Yeah, he used to do that Hard and Heavy. Yep.
Yeah, it was good. I was learning about all kinds of stuff. A bunch of us were doing that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rev.
Yeah, amazing collection. I am. If I died and like a detective had to go through my record collection, they'd say lacking Buffalo. Like it would be like that would be like the clue. Like I have nothing.
You make it.
But I had them on those. I like had it burned on the iPod or MP3 CD or something. So it was never a rush to find the to buy reissues.
Mick.
Oh, nice.
What you want to hear, Mark?
Oh, that's Shy Boy, David Lee Roth.
Oh, that's right. The non-talent.
Yeah, not.
Oh, I heard.
Shy boy.
I heard "Blind in Texas" by Wasp on the radio this morning. It sounded so good. I heard that, and then Warlock was after it. Some Warlock track that sounded really good.
Keyboards. The DX11 keyboards. What's going on? That is awesome.
Yet another reason why fucking Ultimate Sin beats the crap out of fucking Bark at the Moon.
Yeah.
This sounds like a carnival right there. Dee 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 dee. It's like, yeah, come get some cotton candy. Here.
All right, let's get this around the.
Okay, shoot the water in the duck and make sure it goes faster. And, you know, put your money in.
It works really good on Center of Eternity, though.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah.
This is like AOR Ozzy.
This.
Yeah. But I thought Ultimate Sin was like produced Ozzy too.
Oh, that's like romper room shit, you know? It's like, man. I feel the ice cream truck's coming down my street.
No,
ice cream! Ice cream! The ice cream man is coming. Because you are on the welfare, you cannot get some.
Lose the list. You saw the Butthole Surface 83, 85. That's amazing. I didn't see him till the Hayward to Steven tour, and that maybe is the greatest show I ever saw in my life.
I've heard you say that about several shows, though, John.
Yeah, I was going to do a top 10 best shows I've ever seen. The Butthole Surface are in there. Like, that
so
was
hard, man.
What about the Mummies?
I have it narrowed down. The Mummies, I didn't see them in the 90s. I saw the reunion tours.
You know,
But
the thing I find
the kids...
heartbreaking.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, Mark.
The thing I find heartbreaking is that someone like Vance, who's a die-hard Zeppelin guy, has never had the chance to see them play live. Do you ever have a chance to get to see them, or will you wait to be young still at that point?
When the 1980 tickets went on sale, you had to get the newspaper ad, which I have, but I wasn't that into them where I would have known to do that,
Okay.
It wasn't until like, maybe a year later, like 81, where I really
got into it.
Was getting into them. I mean, I started going to shows. My first show was May of 1980.
Oh,
but
okay.
And I remember hearing about it, but I wasn't into them like I was then a year later,
Yeah.
But I saw all the Plant solo tours and the Firm and every conception of that stuff, and Jones. I've seen all three of them live, but not together.
And before Patrick ends up playing Shy Boys, I just want to preface that by saying that the first time I heard that song, I had to pick my jaw off the floor, and it was one of those songs that made me go back into the room and start practicing like hours upon hours a day to try to figure out half of those guitar licks that he played in there. It was like, what the hell is this? It was totally unbelievable for me.
What about the bass licks?
Well, they're cool too, but I mean, listen to this on guitar, like crazy.
Well, this was originally like a showcase for Sheehan and Talon. So.
You have that guy document that stuff for you. That would have been cool.
This is on the bass.
Bobby could probably get AI. Bobby could probably talk to AI, just dictate it in, and it would write a biography. So maybe not yet, but in a year or two.
Well, Billy doubles all the licks there. You'll hear him clear as day when he doubles it.
Did you see that? I think Satriani and Steve Vai are going to tour.
Satch Vai. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing
Where is that? I should be able to get tickets to that. I could be probably backstage for that.
Yeah, the next verse, all those riffs are all doubled on bass by Billy. It's unbelievable when I heard that. I'm like, what the fuck? This scared me up.
I had that guitar magazine. I remember a Guitar Player or one of them where they were both on the cover together. They hadn't played yet together.
Yeah.
It was probably 86.
Yeah, he had a pink bass and Vai had this rock kind of guitar. It was a Jackson. And even the guitar solo is crazy here.
Because it's called Surfing.
The caption sequence here.
Surfing with the Hydra is the name of the tour.
Hydra's
that's clever, isn't it? Hydra and Surfing with the Alien. Yeah. Does Steve Vai still have his hair? I haven't seen him in a while.
It's shorter, but it grows and goes away and then grows. He changes a lot.
Any of you guys catch the Billy Corgan interviews?
I've seen some footage, yeah.
Yeah, I like him.
He was interested talking about the MTV getting rid of rock. I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw him do the Trackstar thing, too.
Yeah, I seen the.
And I saw the interview with. I saw the Stephen Pearcy interview. He was a big Rat fan. He's about our age, I'm guessing. Maybe he's a little older than me.
Same age as me.
He's a little older than me, but
yeah. No, he's the same age. We're 59 or 58 rather. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
What a great ending.
All right, I need one.
Of course,
I got
he
one
grew
more
up
song.
around here.
Someone give me one last song. Make it a good one. Make it something interesting.
Do something off
Make
Master of
something-
Puppets. It's 40th anniversary.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, today came out 40 years ago. 40 years
Damage
ago.
Incorporated.
40
nuts.
years ago.
Oh, Damage Incorporated. That's going to rip my head off.
Yeah, do Damage Incorporated. That's a good one.
That's amazing.
Damage Incorporated.
That was our mailbox baseball song.
Oh, you sluggard.
I will be done after this song.
Batter up. You put the window down. You're hanging out there. Your buddy's hanging out of your jeans.
Yeah.
And you get those real tough ones, man. The fucking bat would smack back. You ever hit the car? You're like, your buddy's driving. You're like, son of a bitch.
See the guys who do like cement in them? Like,
Yeah. Just because you hit them so many times, then they fucking.
you fill them with cement.
Yeah.
Break your
I
wrist.
see it on, I mean, this isn't from the day. Just I see online. Like,
Yeah.
This beginning is so deceiving. You're thinking like, what is going on here? Why is it so mellow? And then all of a sudden,
it was the intro of the album with that
Yeah.
acoustic. We thought we had I remember my buddy Matt brought it home, and we thought we had the wrong record. Like,
Or
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
but
speed was wrong.
They pressed the
That's
wrong,
great
they
beginning.
pressed the wrong record. Yeah, Presence is not going to be an ending song. Sorry.
But that's total Cliff Burton influence. That whole beginning there. Low synth here.
Yeah, I did.
Get it.
Young schoolgirl, the subject.
I remember the days learning this whole album, note for note.
really?
Oh yeah. When I bought my ADA MP1, I got the Metallica setting on it and
ADA.
sat down, yeah. And learned the whole
Fucking,
thing.
fucking
Yeah, the
red
only ones
button
that I
piece of
remember trying to learn was Master Puppets and what's the ballad on the second album? Fade to Black, because those
Fade to
were
Black,
like you had the tablature in the guitar magazine,
Seen it.
and I knew how to play Whiplash.
Yeah, that was usually the ones that people.
That was easy. Yeah.
Destroy was the one that people wanted to learn too, right?
Seek and Destroy was the one that all the bands played the
Fire.
Yeah.
all of them. Seek and Destroy was the common denominator that by far.
Yeah, I never
Plus-
played Seek and Destroy. Jump in the Fire, I could play. I never played Seek and Destroy.
Well, the problem with these songs is that you needed a really good drummer. Luckily, I knew in my band, Jerry was amazing. Great double kick drummer, so he could do this fast shit like this. Otherwise, if you didn't have a drummer that could do this, there's no point in learning it.
I'm just talking about playing in my room as a kid. I'm not
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about like what.
Oh, I totally. Learning my air guitar, practicing.
This song was so brutal in '86.
I just remember, man, driving around. My buddy had a black Mustang GT that had some little kick to it. And
Yeah,
we just had a
there's a
cassette.
great-
and, yeah.
There's a great video about that where they said, you're absolutely right, that when they were in studio with Fleming, when they did Master of Puppets, the song, he slowed the tape down about a quarter of speed so that Hetfield could play that riff. So he could double that perfectly. He slowed that tape down and reset it back up afterwards. That's why it sounds so incredibly tight.
I had no idea about the tape speed manipulation with
yeah.
Master Puppets.
They did it for that. They did it for a bunch of the records. They had to slow shit down and you know.
And then all the other guys had to figure out how to play at normal speed with that.
But no.
Yeah.
But then when you see the live footage from '86, it's faster than the record.
Yeah. Yeah.
All those bootlegs are faster than the record.
And you know what the dead giveaway
cocaine
is?
helps. But
The dead giveaway too is when you listen to some of these albums where you try to metronome tune to it and you're like, what the fuck, it's way off for like A440. Then you know the tape is being altered here and there, yeah.
yeah, they used to do that. Even in the 1950s, they would do that. Like,
Yeah.
speed it up because they just wanted the tempo of what was right for dancing. Like,
Yeah. Exactly. And Van Halen.
and that's like, I mean, they didn't really have a lot of standard tuning in like the early days. It was just tuned by ear or the piano in the studio. But you always like Why is everything like a half step up? And
And Ain't Talking About Love was that same thing. It says, even in the tab, when you read the tab thing, it says at the top, tune guitar 1/4 pitch higher than A, because they sped the tape up to give it the tempo that they wanted it for, right?
yeah.
Pick, Vance.
Hmm?
Good pick.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
it is. 40
Amazing.
years ago
Amazing.
today.
I mean, yeah.
Metallica, Master of Puppets.
Over and over we played that.
That was my record, you know, as a kid, as
Yeah.
most everyone here. But
Right.
Changed
Yeah, I
music.
pulled that out.
that was, I could say that's
was-
my record. Like
I was
my
18
era.
years old, I
It
think.
wasn't the older kids' record. It wasn't the younger kids' record.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It was
Thanks everybody for
18.
being here. It's been here 2
When
hours.
can I go
Nice,
back to
strong
1986?
stream.
18? Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
We welcomed the Pope back again tonight, so good to have you back.
All right, everyone.
Yeah, no, it's
Cheers,
good to be back.
Alex,
Like I said,
Rev,
we didn't
Satan,
do Sunday.
Malia.
Good night, everybody.
Good
night.
night.
Have a
Sorry,
great week.
sorry, Satan.
Later.
You're gonna have to drink. You're gonna have to drink alone. You
All right.
and George Thorogood can drink alone.
And John Lee
There we
Hooker.
go.